Hey, welcome back to another video. Today we're at Gheerulla Falls, Gherulla. Beautiful spot, another one part of the Mapleton National Park area. So looking forward to this. Haven't been here before. Pretty excited and yeah, can't wait to get down and check it out. 24 to 105 and the 100 to 400 in the bag. Got a new variable ND from K&F to give a test for a video on this to see if that's any good. And other than that, we've got the new Moose case, which has got the interlock system, which allows me to clamp on and off when I'm doing the video for this to make it a little bit easier. And yeah, pretty cool day. Let's just go check it out because I'm pretty excited about this. It's really quiet. There's heaps of birds, heaps of rain in the last couple of days, so it should be good in regards to the water flow. So hopefully it's nice falls. From photos I've checked out on Google Maps, it looks pretty good, and see what else we can find down there. Right, let's hit that intro. Try to get to go and hunt that good light, but it can be tricky. Looks like we are here. Gheerulla Falls. Oh, double E, sorry. There you go. Gheerulla. 100 meters. And then a UBG Walkers Camp. There's plenty around here to look at. And beautiful. The best thing about the rainforest here in Queensland is all the limestone or rock that's all in the rivers as well. It sort of gives you plenty of opportunities. How's about this? Beautiful log. Moss Central. Oh, yeah. Heaps of trees falling down. We had a big storm the other night. I'm not sure if any of these are fresh. But definitely the rainforest is reclaiming its own. Ooh, I can just sort of see the falls now. You can see that blowout. That's the hardest part. It's the only problem coming June and not getting that morning sunrise. Makes a massive difference. But we do get this gorgeous light here. That's always good. Might be able to just see it through the trees there. Very cool. See the sun's bright as. Oh my god. I'll just stop talking for a bit and let you take this in. You probably won't be able to hear me anyway. Playing around with times. That's not bad there. 1 second. I've got a couple of a tenth of the second that are pretty good. But looking pretty sharp. Now there's some spots over here with those reeds I want to have a look at, and we're going to have a bit more of a suss out of that. But I kept shooting because the sun went behind the clouds and the light got really good, so might even just give it another couple of minutes and see how we go. Just come over to the side of the falls now, and this beautiful log. I don't know if you can see that. Having a look at if I could get the falls in. It's pretty big dynamic range issue. Obviously the water's got the sun coming onto it, so it's really, really bright. And then it's all in the shadows here. So I've tried to do the best I can. Hopefully that'll come up. But then I also just come down and I'm just looking directly at that log. And that, like, the texture in it is just insane. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can hear me, but look at those lines. I'm not sure if it's ants or borers or something that does it like that. And then you got some moss down here. It's a pretty special sort of a log. Hollowed out, I'd say it'd be something like termites or something have come and, when they killed the tree, it sort of just ate it and ate channels through it. It's pretty cool. So I thought I'd get something like that, and that was with the green in the background here of the little reeds. I think it's come up not a bad shot. So that's composition number 2, and a beautiful little spot. We're going to be heading down here now. I'll just take you for a bit of a walk. So that's back down towards where you come into it, about 100 metres. I'm going to go down and try and get some of these other little falls and have a look and see what I can find. It's a beautiful little spot. There was a gentleman here having a swim before. He said it was freezing, even though we're in the middle of summer. I don't know if I'd go in there for the leeches. That'd be my main concern. But a gorgeous little spot. There's still a heap of clouds, so right now we're getting some soft light on it, which is pretty good. Might run around quickly with the camera handheld and just see if I can get anything else before I go. I've taken a couple, but I might just get a couple more. It's got a nice bit of softbox light going on at the moment, which is always what we're after. And I'll just get a few more of the waterfall before I start heading back this way. But well worth the walk. Beautiful little spot. I've only seen one couple which had the swim, and other than that's been really, really good. So very cool.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale the world inhales.
Rightio, well, we're going to make our way down now. Had our fun here. It's good. I'd love to see it in a bit more light. But we need to keep moving, otherwise we'll be here all day. We're going to head down this way, I think. Hopefully you'll start to hear me a bit more. The waterfalls are fantastic. So you need to talk. And oh, look at these holes. Very cool. This is, I've come down basically 5 metres. We're very lucky here in the Sunshine Coast. So this is what we've got. I've obviously got Winston set up there, 3-legged thing, tripod. I'm just into another comp. I did the first one, obviously you'd think that way, and I've done that one already. And if I go down low, give you a good idea of sort of what I was shooting, but I was going to vertical. And this little trail down the bottom of bubbles coming through, I went up there to about 30 seconds and chucked the MD filter on. and yeah, come up really good. So I've got, again, a myriad of times all the way down to 1/10 of a second, just to see which, once I get back there, I've got options and I can pick the best one. But I did go a little bit slower because obviously that trail down the bottom, the advantage of that is it sort of gives a bit of show, even though it's in slow-mo and it's, I guess, sort of mist, you still get that feeling of movement with that trail of bubbles going through the water. I then swapped over to where I'm shooting now, as you can see. This other little offshoot here, but the little leaves on the left-hand side here, because they've sort of got that nice colour when they come up really nice, and a nice good bit of contrast with the fall. So that's about the right level what you're gonna see. Again, vertical. I'll go in here and show you some photos. So you can see there, I've got that's 0.4 of a second, and I've got different ones coming down. I'll get a bit slower, 1/5. Just bracketing 3 shots, just so I don't have to take 500 shots. I can just do it itself. It's all set up on the tripod. And there's 2.5 seconds, 6 of a second, 1.3. They're not too bad, but you can see the orange of those leaves. Like, they don't really stand out here, but in the photo with the polarizer on, they really pop, and it gives you that sort of an autumny feel. And then here's your 30 seconds, 15. That looks pretty good. Again, it really pops. So those leaves there don't really pop now, but when you got that polarizer on here, it makes a massive difference against the black of the rock. It's really, and that's actually why I went and shot that one. So anyway, the bridge is down there, and that's where I was heading to. I don't know if I'll have time to get there because I keep stopping. I've made it about 30 meters, but anyway, I will keep going. Gears there, more falls just here, but I think I'll go down a little bit. I probably won't shoot this one. I'll go down a little bit further and see if I can get down there. You might be able to hear me down there as well. Before I go, I do want to show you the new filter. So on the RF, I've got the K&F Nano X variable, and there it does 2 to 400, but it's pretty good. I haven't noticed the crosshatch. A little bit tricky to use the variable other than the normal one, but it gives me a few options and not having to carry multiple singular filters. I've basically got it for video, but the image coming out of it's really good. I'm actually pretty impressed by it, so very cool. Got the control knob on this side, so you can sort of see it. I've just got it set up on ND2 now, and yeah, I actually don't mind it. Nearly as good as Winston. That little bit of orange matches Winston's orange, so yeah, very cool. Well, I stopped again. I did move. I go like 30 meters and then I stopped. This channel was too hard to pass. So I'm just shooting at the moment. I'm trying to get a little bit down because then I can get the levels, if that makes sense. I hope, because if I go too low on Winston, it'll sort of take out. Oh, let me get you somewhere I can see. If I go down too low down here, I get this falls, but then I sort of see how it starts cutting out here, where that's why I've gone up nice and high, and I still get that flow from the water here, and then that way. That was hard to do in reverse. Yeah, so hopefully it works it out. Yet again, multiple shots, multiple times, just so I get one of the shots that's got good water flow in it. But the beauty of Winston being so tall is he can do that, so very cool. Obviously, I've chucked on the new filter. I've got the variable. I'm just playing with that today. It's only a new filter, so I thought it's good to sort of just try and use it as much. Again, it's mostly a video one, but the ability to use it, have just one filter on and just to play around with times makes a big difference. It is vignetting at 24 mil, so be aware of that. That's the 24 to 104, and it does have a vignette on that 82 mil version I've got. So I think I probably should have got a 95 mil. Damn it. And I've got the 15 to 30 coming RF, so that's going to be even worse. So yeah, I may have to upgrade all my filters and shuffle them all up to 95 mil, I think. Bit of a shame. But if I can get a variable one that does a lot of it, and then just have specific ones, the Nissi ones, which don't seem to get that vignette, so I might be all right. So I think it could be good. So let me show you what we got. So that's 30 seconds, 2.5, 6, 1.3. You can see the movement changing in that water, and that's why the beauty of digital cameras is the ability just to take multiple shots. Like even now, like even when you look in the eyepiece, it's hard to sort of get an idea which is going to be better, because you can take the highlights down on some to clean it up. So I've got a lot of options in there, and that's the beauty of it. Like, you know, I'm not going to fill a memory card. If I do, I've got another one, and I've got those options there, and it's always worth trying to take them. It falls up there. I'm going to walk around here. This beautiful big old tree. It's got moss and that. Pass there, down there a little bit more and see what we can find, and then I'll probably be done. Probably find one more shot, and that'll be the end of us. basically I got to just that tree going across. I was just there. So I wanted to get down here anyway, so I can have a quick look while I'm here. Righto, done and dusted. Heading back out there to get out. Beautiful day. Had a ball. New filter did pretty well from K&F. That's come up a treat. VND, it did have the vignette at 24. Be aware of that. On the 82mm, so I'm going to have to go up to 95. My glasses are fogging. It's going to have to go up to 95 if I want to use one of them. So especially with the 15 to 30 coming, that's going to make them definitely vignette. No chance there. I was hopeful it wasn't going to do it on the 24, but not much you can do. Anyway, I will. If you're a filter company, get in touch. 95mm circular polarizer, 10 stop, and a VND is all I require. Happy to give you a shout out if it's any good. Righto. I will see you in the next video. Go check out the merch. Get yourself, there's all sorts on there. And if you need a special print for someone special, get in contact. I can get it done nice on really nice paper and get it sent to you. I've got someone in line for that now. I've got the basic prints up on the website. But if you need something a little bit more fancier and something really special, let me know. Happy to work with you and help you out. Rightio, I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Peace.